Yo, what's going on, my people? This is Smolito. Smolito's way. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Show some support to the channel. It don't cost nothing to support. So anyway, check this out, man. Just came to you with a real quick video, man. Just discussing some stupid ass shit that I just watched on here by a dude named Seti Nash, the favorite loc after he done spoke. Anyway, this dude's take on something that I'm about to talk about. I just feel he got a lot of facts misconstrued. He was talking about the whole King Von Tupac comparison shit, and he took offense to it and blah blah. I guess King Von's manager was trying to say that he comparing King Von to Pac and blah blah and whatever. Let me clear this up. There's no comparison between them, and I'm gonna say it like this. Listen, musically you can't compare them because King Von wasn't around long enough to even compare catalogs with. Pac got like 20 albums, man. I don't even know if but he got close to 20 albums. So you can't compare them in that facet. And also in the way that they died, you can't compare them for simple reasons. And let me get into the facts, the facts that he got fucked up. First of all, he said Pac was a blood. Pac was not blood. Pac was not blood. Now, was he fucking with Bloods? Obviously. The nigga that he signed to the label that he's under was, the CEO was a blood nigga. Sure. Everybody know that. But he was fucking with Snoop too. He's Crip. He was on the same label. And Pac did a lot of songs with Snoop. And not in one of those songs did you see Pac flagging. You seen Snoop flagging. Snoop always he was always flued up. Everywhere he went, he always had that blue on. Repping his shit. I respect it. Pac wasn't blood, man. Also, Pac went out on accounts of somebody else's beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pac went out because the kid that killed him, and I seen interviews, I think everybody done seen an interview. If you're a Pac fan and whatever, and you just from the 90s and you want to know, wanted to know about Biggie, Pac, and all the background shit, you probably seen interviews. I seen the interview with Orlando Anderson, his uncle, some OG Crip nigga from LA, from Cali, named Keith or some shit like that. Southside Crip nigga. And he explained the whole shit. The whole shit on what happened. Everything. He told everything. And basically what happened was, man, Orlando Anderson was really about that life. He was really out there gangbanging and tripping. And he caught one of the Death Row members. He wasn't a rapper or nothing. He was just one of the niggas that Suge used to have around. I guess he knew him from the town, or he knew him from wherever he knew him from. And he put the nigga, he gave the nigga a chain, Death Row chain. All the niggas had the Death Row chain. And I guess this nigga Orlando Anderson caught the nigga slipping at a mall somewhere. And he robbed him. Got him for the shit. So son felt some type of way about it. So whatever. So the next time they happened to see each other was where? The Tyson fight. So I guess son seen Orlando Anderson was there. And the dude Keith already said they wasn't even there to do Pac dirty. They was just there just like everybody else, just enjoying the fight. And Las Vegas Strip was lit that night. So them niggas took a trip from LA to Las Vegas to do it up. But what happened? They seen him, and everybody knows the rest. They seen him, they stomped the shit out the nigga in the MGM Grand, stomped the shit out of him on camera. And later on that night, Pac was shot. So Pac went out on account of his man's chain. His man got robbed, and it is what it is. Listen, not knocking him for that, because that's your man. If something happened to him, you want to go, I respect that. I could respect that. I'm not saying that he died like dishonorably or some shit like that. Nah, not at all. He did what he did what he felt he had to do. But everybody that knows Pac, prior to him getting on death row and all this shit, Pac wasn't like that, man. He wasn't on no gangbanging shit. First of all, Pac from the East Coast, really. And back then, that blood and everything was just starting up. It wasn't as big as it is now. And Pac, matter of fact, not even back then. Pac wasn't even in the East Coast back. But when Pac was in New York and Baltimore and all that shit, they wasn't on gang banging shit out there. It wasn't. That's the Cali shit. That's that shit originate from out there. So when he went out there, when you fucking with niggas and all that, You know, I guess sometimes you don't even gotta be down. You just rocking with niggas like that. You just follow suit, you know? But he wasn't a blood. Let's get that straight right now, man. Now, King Von, everybody know his history, you know, because it's more recent. Obviously, all this shit just happened with him. So everybody knows his history. King Von was on Demon Time since before he even got into the rap game. That nigga was really out there in Chicago, booming shit, doing all type of crazy shit. It's out there. It's like, you know, this public information. He put it out there, you know, all them niggas, Von was on it like that, you know, and unfortunately, when he got big, he couldn't separate streets from industry. It's sad because it landed him where it landed him, and he was just getting started on doing big things. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. Rest in peace to both of them. So you know, I agree with you. You can't compare the things because I feel Von went out for something that something that had to do with him actually. You know what I'm saying? Pac went out doing some shit that, you know, I mean, he ain't have to jump out the window. None of them niggas ain't had to jump out the window. Let's get that straight. Both of them ain't have to do that. You know what I mean? But it happened. But let's not sit here and, you know, the dude was trying to portray like Pac was this, Pac was that. Pac was a good dude, man. Pac was a good dude that got caught up running around with gangsters and let that shit get to his head. And unfortunately, man, he wasn't ready for what the fuck niggas like. Them niggas really do it out there. They really do it everywhere, but at that time, they was really, really on their bullshit out there. And he got caught up in the mix, and niggas, you know, he put his blunt out. It is what it is, you know. So, but we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real, man. That nigga Pac, like I said, when I say he wasn't really, you know, niggas talk shit, and then, you know, everybody talk. When you on your own turf and all that shit, you safe, yeah, you can talk all the shit you want. But let's not forget, there's interviews to back this up. Snoop, everybody, them niggas co-signed this. When Pac came out here for the Source Awards, after he did that fucking the Machiavelli CD and all that shit, he did the song, one of the songs, I forgot what the fuck that shit was called. Against All Odds. He did Against All Odds. The nigga fucking said every East Coast rapper's name, and he threw Nas in there. And what happened? He went to the Source Awards, and nigga, you not at home no more. You in the town. And what happened? About 50 niggas from Queensbridge ran down on him and all them death row niggas. And they ain't want no smoke. They ain't want no type of smoke. Them niggas was about to do them niggas filthy, and Nas stopped them. Nas told them niggas to chill. Him and Pac went to the side and had a side discussion and talked about it like men, which is respectable because then, you know, nobody should die over music. It's stupid, but he stopped it. He stopped something really bad from happening. Pac might not have been able to. He might have went a little bit before his time, before even when he went. Like, you know, so it is what it is. Like, this, don't take this as a video of me bashing Pac and all this shit. This ain't that. This ain't that. This is me clearing up facts about what this dude is saying on the other platform, talking about this situation. It's not true. A lot of the shit that the nigga said. And, you know, you can like it or not, but if you know, you know. The nigga was, you know, like everything I said on here is verified. Look it up. Do what you want. There's all type of interviews. There's all type of DVDs that back everything. Like I said, I was a Pac fan. I was, you know, so I was on it. I wanted to know what happened, what really took place. And there's a lot, it gets a lot deeper than what I'm saying, but I don't feel like going into and speaking all type of crazy shit and, you know, deeper than what it needs to be. I'm just giving y'all, you know, a briefing on what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Real quick skimming through little things. So anyway, man, y'all be easy out there, man. Don't believe everything you read in the papers. Don't believe everything you hear on this fucking platform, especially when it comes from bozos. Yo, be good, bro. Y'all be easy out there.